Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 2 Historical Flavor Mod, where we are playing as Ethiopia. We are now just a few months ahead of where we were when we ended the last video, but something big and important has happened. The Boxer Rebellion has fired. So, each great power individually is going to attempt to impose that most unequal of unequal treaties upon China. And it seems each one of them individually is likely to succeed. I believe the Boxer Rebellion is the primary reason why the number of 8 of great powers in this game is 8. Because that's how many signatories to the Boxer Protocols there were. So, yeah, there's a fun little fact for you. And, well, I mean, not so fun if you were Chinese at the time. But, yeah, that's, at least that's my belief as to why the number is 8 specifically. Our ally is now Russia again. We got an event that got us out of, that ended up forcing us out of Italy, of our alliance with Italy, since we were still in the Russian sphere. In the meantime, yeah, the wars in the Balkans were all resolved in Russia's favor, and Russia has reformed its alliance with France, which seems to be, well, I was going to say it seems to be in better shape militarily. I must have been confusing its industrial score with its military score. So yeah. Yeah, Britain has, to a certain extent, retained its supremacy, although it is less in terms of its army and more in terms of combined with its fleet, because they have a shit ton of capital ships. So if I ever plan to help dislodge them at all, I am going to need some. I may need eventually to get in on that action vis-a-vis building ships. Okay, the colonial borders are starting to look a little bit nicer. And France and Germany appear to be in a colonial competition of sorts. Hopefully that doesn't lead to a world war, because I don't think I don't think Russia would be prepared to get called into such a war. At least not at the moment. We can now enact certain social reforms. The common school movement. We want to boost our education. That's a large movement. It's reasonably militant. So yeah, let's go on and do that. Basic school system. Here we come. And also education efficiency research. Here we come. So yeah, slowly but surely, bit by bit, we are climbing up that ladder. In the meantime, I think maybe I should encourage a couple of clerks or capitalists boost that efficiency. And roll that beautiful bean footage. Yeah, so we have actual social spending now, so that's costing us or should be. Eh. So yeah, our tax collection got ever so slightly more efficient. Our capacity to build larger armies is slowly returning to us. Yeah, so the Boxer Protocols have been signed by all 8 signatories. Look, Japan just needs to give it up. It's not going to get Russia to give up Sakhalin. Yeah, okay, yeah, we're seeing the, based on the life rating, this won't happen just yet. This one's the stuff with the life ratings of 5. Only the stuff with the life ratings of 10 are going to, yep. So, yeah, let's look at our remaining, independent nations in Africa, if you will. We have Liberia and us. That is it. Well, I suppose there's Transvaal and Orange. I'm not sure. Was there no Boer War? Was I not paying attention? Huh. Well, one of only 2 nations that is ruled by actual, like, Africans. Well, Liberia was African Americans, but never mind. I meant black people. I'll say black people. So yeah, one of the only ones that aren't dominated by some sort of European descended person. So that much at least is not that much different. Yeah, Persia's still opposed to everyone. Persia, it's free real estate. Alright, we can finally have our tariffs down at 0. That should help our factory owners, if nothing else. Okay, excellent, excellent, excellent. Perhaps we need more literacy than that. Yeah, our craftsmen appear to be going up somewhat, at least on their own. And we managed to encourage clerks, can we? Can we manage it? Is our literacy still too low? And you know what? I'll bet you it is. Yeah, we should probably get our intellectuals up to up a little further before we do anything else. For this stage in our industrial tech, we have enough, perhaps more than enough. So, going back to Pops, let us boost intellectuals. Here in the Yoruba states. And Japan just really wants Sakhalin. And they don't give a shit if it's possible for them to get it or not. Not enough little ships. Aha. Interesting. Yugoslavian occupation of Sado. It's not something I especially thought I would find. See, Biologism is by far the most useful of these social thought texts because it can get you Darwinism, which gives you an additional 50% boost to your education efficiency. So it's a great one to go after if you want to start boosting your literacy. After that, I might want to go for early railroad. I have to see. And Italy just claimed Libya, so, I mean, somewhat less anachronistic Turkish African holdings, because, I mean, Turkey's a republic now. Yeah, our literacy boost is increasing. It's until 1894. I think we'd be able to claim something else off them. I don't want to be losing pops in Persia. These I need these for my RGOs. Paraguayan reactionaries enforce their demands in Paraguay. So they don't restore a monarchy. They have a presidential dictatorship. Empire of Brazil, constitutional monarchy. Yeah, Alaska's part of Canada. Yep, the United States never got it. They got Hawaii. Yeah, they have, they're staying out of European affairs, for the most part. Russian Republic has been pretty dang stable for one that's been, had to keep mobilized for as long as they have. Yeah, socialist faction slowly increasing. I think, yeah, we're gonna be in a situation where once we do have elections, we're gonna see a lot of coalition governments. It's probably gonna be mostly the conservatives and the reactionaries, but because the liberals pretty much never uh, form coalitions with the socialists for some reason. But so you can get the conservatives and reactionaries, the socialists and communists, and the liberals and fascists more or less stand on their own most of the time. All right, we have a crisis in northern New Guinea, in which Germany and Britain are fighting over who gets to own this thing. Well, I mean, it's coffee. It has coffee. It's decent RGO. Would be quite hilarious, though, if shit ended up starting an actual war. France backing Germany, as it does. Here's Biologism. How long would it take for us to get the next one? Could get the better output. But above all else, I need to build railroads. Should get this pretty quick. Yeah, I definitely need more railroads. So Russia on the side of Britain, France, Italy, and Germany. It's the UK, Russia, and Austria-Hungary. Yeah, I do think eventually that rapprochement is going to happen. I mean, their interests just keep seeming to align on these crises. 0.0455 per month. That makes it about 0.6 per year. That's pretty decent. Let's see if any new industry pops have spawned in Shua, if nowhere else. No, it would not appear so. Yeah, Begemder has 4%. That is precisely the number you want. Oh man, it looks like this may lead to a war. Shit. If that's the case, I may need to research army tech and not go back to that education tech. Why is Austria-Hungary not throwing in yet? Curious, curious, very curious. Austria-Hungary would lose prestige if they don't join in. Less than 3 weeks until a war. Yeah, artillery is the one you want to go with first. With light armament, machine guns is like the only one that really gives you a big, useful boost. But artillery, that's your primary damage dealer. Army leadership, that's useful because the primary purpose of infantry in combat in Victoria 2 is to, stay together, be meat shields for the artillery who do the real work. Used to be in earlier patches, you could, per iSorrow Productions, literally go artillery only. You could do that in Victoria 2. Can't really do that now, because, yeah, I mean, that was fixed. I mean, that's clearly, broken, not the sort of thing you want. No one actually wants artillery only, that is a meme. But, yeah, I do wonder. With puddling process, for now, is that will give us a large boost in coal production, among other things. And we can only build, so much railway at a time. At least so much useful railway. Finally build rail in Gondar. I wonder when it is going to spawn, when it's going to spawn, brain fart, when it's going to spawn, when it's going to spawn rubber. Because that would be quite useful indeed. In the meantime, looks like Austria-Hungary is not joining in. And Bulgaria is at war with whom and why? Yugoslavia wants Northern Macedonia, and Russia's going to stop them. You know what? Sure, I'm not actually going to do anything, but it's not like Yugoslavia can get at me. In the meantime, the German colonial conquest of northern New Guinea has fired. It is Britain and Russia and Germany, France, and Italy, and that is a great war in all but name. And it'll have to wait until next episode. Until that time, I have been Merikati. You have been hearing me give this non-original catchphrase. I should probably think of a different one. But yeah, I will see you next time. See you then.